What's going on, YouTube? This is Darklight Dreamer coming at you with another Let's Play. Last time we made our way to the Royberg waters, hoping to make our way across and continue our journey to the Last Lands. However, the frozen river seemed too dangerous to walk across, as there was no telling if the ice would give way under our feet and send us to our deaths. We decided it would be best if we found a guide in the nearby village of Royberg to help us get across the ice safely. However, when we arrived in Royberg, our heroes were a little puzzled, as there wasn't a single villager in sight. As we investigated the empty village, we eventually came across a young boy surrounded by hermit crab monsters, and we fought them off to save him. He told us that all of the villagers were kidnapped by a monster and taken to the nearby Blackwhelm Cave, and of course, we decided to go and rescue them. We fought through several groups of monsters in the cave, rescuing people along the way that had been wrapped in web cocoons, and since the monsters seemed to keep them fresh for their food supply, they seemed to be completely unharmed. One of the villagers revealed that the monster actually waited for their protectors, the Knights of Royberg, who are led by a strong and beautiful princess, were away from the village to make its move, proving once again that the monsters are becoming more intelligent. Approaching the deepest part of the cave, we were met by the young boy from the village, somehow making his way through the cave and arriving ahead of us, and he was acting very strangely indeed. He eventually revealed himself to be a monster in disguise and attacked us, telling us that even monsters die if they don't eat. We defeated him in combat, but before we actually managed to kill him, he fell back into the deepest chamber of the cave, trying to warn his mama that the mean people were coming. We followed him inside and saw that the mother that he was trying to protect was already long dead, having been killed by our old friend, the scythe-wielding Reaper. The monster revealed that he had tried to capture the people of Royberg so that he could feed them to his mother and try to make her better. Setsuna spent a few moments to speak with the monster and told him what death truly was, and that his mother was never coming back again, but that he should carry her memories with him, always. We offered to take him with us since he seemed like he wouldn't do any more harm to the villagers of Royberg, and we began to make our way out of the Blackwhelm Cave. However, as we approached the exit, we were met by a strong-looking woman named Julienne, announcing herself as the head of the Knights of Royberg. She was determined to kill the monster for his crimes against the people of Royberg, and to prevent him from harming any more of her people, revealing herself to have an insanely powerful magical energy at her command. Setsuna managed to stop her, however, blocking her attack and insisting that one's will to live is just as valuable as another's. Eventually, Julienne stood down, telling us that she was in our debt for our rescue of her people, and that if there was anything that she could help us with, she would. We immediately took her up on that offer, asking for her help in getting across the frozen Royberg waters, and she agreed without hesitation. We now make our way back to Royberg to meet with Julienne once again, to see what aid she will be able to lend us. Now let's continue to Royberg. Hello, Julienne. Allow me to formally welcome you to Royberg, the village of knights. As for our next move... Julienne! I've been waiting for you! What are you doing here, Lilas? What am I doing here? I wanted to help you. Help me, you say? That shall not be necessary. But you asked me to. You asked me to help you. Do you not remember? I asked you to help me? What nonsense! If I allow myself to be deceived by your falsehoods, I shall be unable to take lead of the knighthood. Falsehoods? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Julienne? Julienne, why did you change? What happened to you on that day? On what day? Ah, Jesus! She's got bitch slapped. Away with you! She's mean. I don't know if I like her. It is unfortunate that you had to witness that. A mere difference of opinion, of course. That's how you settle your differences of opinions? It's kind of far, kind of extreme. That's a pretty extreme way of getting your opinion across. It was unavoidable, lest I set a precedent for others. I'd say that was pretty avoidable. Anyway, it is of no importance. No importance? I shall arrange for a guide to lead you across the Royberg waters. In the meantime, rest yourselves here. Whatever you want, sure. Make us feel welcome then. Yes, of course. Very well. I shall have a banquet prepared immediately. What did you say that for, Darklight? Oh well, I'm going to take a look around the village. Me too. Let's just take the opportunity to rest up and to recover our health. Yeah, this is the first chance we've had to take it easy. Hopefully we'll find some shops or something. And anyway, I'm kind of excited to be in a new village. I'm going to have a look around. Me too. But first I'm going to check on that guy and see if he's okay. You seem down. Huh? Oh, sorry. You don't usually say things like that, so you took me by surprise, Darklight. I can't stop thinking about that boy from the cave. I must stop, though. I don't have any regrets. It'll do us good to be around some cheerful people. Let's talk to the villagers. We might be able to find out some useful information, right? Come on, let's go. Alright, let's take a look around. Eterna left your party, Nadir led your party, Kier left your party. It's just me and Setsuna. Alone. Are you alright, dude? Julienne. I guess you're fine. That's not a place that I can go into. What about this place? Wouldn't you young folks like to try an ancient dish from the Old Kingdom? I just need a horse oak mushroom, a black corget, a blizzard bean, and some eternity lava. I think I have all those. Do you have them? Yes. Well, I am surprised. Where on earth did you get your hands on these? You know, around the floor. These ingredients are so hard to find, I never thought I'd find a chance to make it again. Right, time to get to work. Just wait here for a little while. You know, on the ground, just scattered around. It's ready. A horse oak casserole. That sounds delicious. I've written down the recipe for you, too. I don't want to see it forgotten along with my generation, after all. Creamy casserole recipe. I teach the children here in the village. We all recognize that both the pen and the sword are very important. So I handle the pen part, and the knights take care of the sword. Snow, snow, tell me snow. So, let's see. Old silver coin. Ooh. Lepi and Talus. Let's see. Time crown. A chakram with the power to control time itself. Its bearer moves on a different plane of time than other beings, boosting the speed of the ATB gauge. Sounds good. Demon Slayer. A light sword forged in ancient times. Its blade stores a huge amount of magical energy, and it possesses extremely high magical attack power. Yes. Let's go ahead and buy this Chaos Rune Knife. A knife once used in a ritual to ward off evil spirits. Its blade contains the power of many such rites, which boosts the wielder's maximum MP. Sure. And Defender Blade, a broadsword made to be able to deflect attacks. As well as its unbeatable physical defense power, it also boosts its wielder's evasion rate. Sure. And let's go ahead and equip my Demon Slayer. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Like, futuristic. And my Time Crown. That's pretty neat. Alright, let's see what's inside. Everyone here seems to have a lot of confidence in the knighthood. That Princess Julienne in particular, I don't know what on earth they see in her. Maybe she's freaking strong. Apothecary. Don't need anything from you. Oh no, no guy from the Magic Consortium? Hello, welcome to our fine establishment. No one ever accomplished anything on an empty stomach. It'd be wise to remember that. I don't need to talk to you, I need to talk to Chef. Aha, I see you've got a recipe. If you give it to me, I can add it to our menu. Sure. It's gonna be hard to do business with that one recipe I gave you. Let me see, what have we got here then? I see, right, yep, I can make this, no problem. I've added it to our menu, so feel free to order it any time. Now back to work. You have 2 whole things on your menu. It's a shame, though, no Magic Consortium that I found yet. Hello, Julienne. What is it? Can you not wait for a guide to be readied? There's no need to hurry, so spend some time here in my village. You shall soon be on your way. Sure, and there's another one of those locked chests. Ah, somebody important. Oh, it's you! Glad to see you got back from the cave safely. Thanks to you, I didn't end up as monster food, so I can continue with my research. Thank you so much. I love looking into ancient texts and records, you see. I'm far more at home with a book in my hand than a blade. Some of the knights tease me and call me Professor Papyrus, and when stupid names like that. Oh well, doesn't bother me. They're descendants of the ancient kingdom, so I understand they have their pride. The ancient kingdom? What is the ancient kingdom? It fell long ago, but it was the only kingdom to ever rule with over this whole island. They reached a very high level of civilization, and many remnants of it still survive. By looking through various old texts, I've ascertained the location of the ancient kingdom. Was what are now known as the Last Lands. Oh, so there was once a kingdom where the Last Lands are. I've never actually been there, but it's definitely possible that some traces of the ancient castle may remain. One day I'd like to go and see for myself. Me too. So I expect the Last Lands to be a little futuristic-y. Oh, hey, it's that guy. So you are the heroes who saved our village. I am Lady Julienne's second in command, Cornelius. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Darklight, is something wrong? I know his face. Huh? What is that you say? My visage is an unremarkable one, no different than that of 1,000 other men, I'm sure. Hey, I never said that I was going to keep it a secret. Anyway, allow me to thank you for saving the people of our village. Thank you, I'm very grateful. Once again, I must ask that your lips remain tightly sealed with regards to your mission, most especially in front of Her Highness. Do we have an understanding? Who are you? I want to know. Yes, exactly. Very good. Motherfucker. We shall soon depart. Make preparations immediately. Oh, Your Highness! Depart, but for where? We must ensure that nothing like this ever happens again during our absence. Mobilize the knights and have them eliminate all nearby monsters. As you wish, I shall have the knights prepare for departure. It's a little extreme. What's wrong? Did she do something to you? Want me to give her a piece of my mind? How about I give her a blast of my magic instead? Be quiet, both of you. What's the matter? She said she was going to have the knights eliminate all the nearby monsters. If they do that, that little boy will... Please, Setsuna, try and forget about that boy. You have an important duty to fulfill, remember? Yes, I know. Hey. I agree with Setsuna. I want to help him. Kier. I mean, he's just like us rarebloods, right? He's not quite human and not quite a monster. I'll bet he feels all alone in the world. If I could just talk to him like Setsuna did, I think we could become friends. Oh, not you too, Kier. Are we going to help him then? Fine. Let's help him. Thank you, Darklight. How unlike you, Darklight. How is that unlike me? I am super nice! Oh well, this is Setsuna's journey. We gotta respect her wishes, right? Thank you, Nidir. No need to thank me. I don't want you to have any regrets when this journey's over. Alright, it's settled then. Come on, we need to hurry. Thank you, everyone. So we need to find that little monster before the knights do and help him escape. Have I got that right? Yes, please. Eterna, join your party. Nidir, join your party. And Kier, join your party. Alright. I guess we go back to the Black One Caves. There he is. Humans! Hey, don't be scared. It's me. You're that girl from before. That's right. I'm glad you remembered me. I'm glad I get to see you again one last time. I'm gonna go kill that woman before she comes to kill me. Oh, no. Let's not do that. That's a bad idea. No, you mustn't do that. You mustn't kill anyone. You're a gentle boy. I know you are. But Mama's gone. I'm scared. What am I supposed to do? Live. You need to leave here and live on. What good will that do? Well, you met me, right? If you keep on living, you're sure to meet other people, too. That's how lives become linked to one another. I don't get it. One day you will. All you need to do is keep living. Alright, I'll try. I'll try living, like you say. I feel like I can trust you. But why are you being so kind to me? I'm on a journey to try and make sure there's a future for everyone. I want that future to include you. Thank you. Alright, I'll do my best. It's a promise. Yeah, it's a promise. Alright, I promise. Goodbye. Bye-bye. I hope he'll be alright. He'll be fine. He's good at disguising himself. I'm glad to hear you say that. I think so too. I believe in him, in his future. I want things to change, no matter how long that might take. This land, this way of life, the relationship between humans and monsters. Come on, let's go back. If we hang around here too long, Julienne will get suspicious, right? Ha, don't worry about her. One blast of my magic and she'll be sorry she ever messed with us. Kira's got a little cocky. Yes, alright. A little very overconfident. Do I hear my name? Ooh. Hope she didn't overhear that. What are you doing here? We're training. We're fighting the monsters. Yet you stand around talking cordially? What lacks training? Mind your own business. Anyway, you head back to the village. My people are about to hold a banquet in your honor. I hope you shall accept their gratitude. We'll be happy to. I had heard that the masked mercenaries favored solitude and avoided contact with others, but you are unremarkably socially disposed, it would seem. Unless, of course, you insinuate something else entirely. You're imagining things. I suppose it's easy to get paranoid when you're head of a knighthood. Paranoid does seem to be her middle name. Come on, let's go. Whoa! She has no trouble with the monsters whatsoever. Damn, she took that thing out in a one clean hit. Guess she ain't all talk after all. What was it you said again? One blast of your magic and she'd... Alright, we better protect ourselves. Setsuna. Are you trying to get eaten? He's right, Setsuna. Not all monsters are harmless like that boy. You need to accept that some of them can be reasoned with and some of them can't. Yes, I know. I'm sorry for worrying you. Since were there snakes in this cave? I didn't see a single snake whenever we were in there. Venomous fangs. Are you unharmed? Yes. I must say I'm impressed with your prowess in battle. You would make fine recruits for the knighthood. Yeah, not interested. I see. How unfortunate. Yeah, we'd have to work under you. Very well. I shall return to the village ahead of you. Try not to be too tardy. Oh, what's with her? Come on, let's go. There's going to be a banquet, right? Let us return to Royberg. Hey, look! There's a big fire over there. They must be getting our banquet ready. We can't help fighting the monsters. Yes, I know. I understand that. I know it's not that easy. If everything could be solved by talking things through, then the sacrificial pilgrimages wouldn't have gone on this long. But still, I believe that we can change things on this journey. We're not really going to go to this banquet, are we? Let's look for a guide. You're right. We need to find someone to take us across the ice and get out of here. I want to join the banquet in our honor. Wait, what? So we're not going to the banquet after all? Is there a yes? Let's totally have a banquet option? No, please go ahead and take your time. You're scaring me, Eterna. Come on, I was only kidding. Let's all go and look. We must be able to find someone who can help us get across the Royberg waters. How about that guy? Julienne never used to be so fixated on combat. Now it's like she cares about nothing else. It's as if she has become a completely different person. Huh? What are they doing? A knight must never turn his back on a monster, no matter the circumstances. You must remember this always. Unless our hearts are as one, our kingdom shall never be restored. Yet despite this, in our last battle against the monsters, these two young knights attempted to turn tail and flee. Not only is this unbefitting conduct for a knight, it is an impediment to our kingdom's restoration. Thus, in the glorious and honorable name of our kingdom, I, Julienne, hereby sentence these two men to death. That's a little extreme. Please wait, we didn't try to run. We had no choice but to turn our backs on the monsters to aid a child who had failed to escape. Silence, enough of your feeble excuses. Why, Lady Julienne? Before, you would command us to always prioritize human life over combat. So why? Why do you now lust for violence so? Do you take pleasure in doing battle with the monsters? Not only are you blind to your failings, but you attempt to turn the blame onto me. Despicable. Simply inexcusable. Whoa, come on. Maybe we're being a little harsh. Is this your idea of a banquet lady? This is crazy. Ha, it is the heroes who saved our village. Is something wrong? There's no need to execute them. Damn right there ain't. What are you, crazy? What the hell is carrying on like this in front of your own people going to possibly accomplish? Or possibly going to accomplish? The people of this village look up to you so much. Why are you doing this? What? Why are you trying to kill the very people you're supposed to be protecting? We must protect the lives of those who will create the future. Huh, you're trying to lecture me on the preciousness of life, are you? You travelers, judging by both your performance in battle and now the tone you take? It would appear that you are not, in fact, mere travelers at all. What noble cause is this journey of yours in aid of? Pray tell. The future of this land and the lives of everyone in it. That's what it's in aid of. I can't read today for some reason. The future of this land and the lives of everyone in it? I see. I had my suspicions, but now it is certain. You are the sacrifice, and her party, are you not? I don't think that she's happy about that. Be gone. Kier! Yeah, one blast of your magic? I think that's what you said? Why? Why is the sacrifice alive? I think we made her really upset. Lady Julienne, please control yourself. Quickly, carry Her Highness inside at once. Kier, are you alright? You're not injured, are you? I'm done for. I'll never make it. If you got that much energy left, I think you'll be fine. Hey, right at the last moment I used my magical energy to soften the blow, you know? Any regular person would have been lucky to get away with their life. Anyway, what the hell happened to Julienne just now? Forget about her. If we're going to leave here, let's do it now. We do still need someone to show us across the Royberg waters, though. Why don't we take another look around, just in case? Yes? What is it? Take us across the ice. Me? But right now I cannot possibly. You're that guy Julienne knocked out cold, ain't ya? Yes, that's me. Almost embarrassed to say so. Would you please tell us a little about Julienne? I get the feeling she wasn't her normal self right now. So you can tell. Where should I begin? When we first got here, you were arguing with Julienne, right? What was that about? What was the day she changed? I remember it vividly. One day, when out slaying monsters, she ended up stranded. Stranded? Word reached the village that she and her companions had been caught up in an avalanche. Julienne should have been alright, but she went back for a lone knight who failed to get away in time. There was a fierce blizzard, and eventually we gave up all hope that she could have survived. But then one day, a month or so later, Julienne returned to the village alone. A month or so out in the snow. Most people rejoiced and called it a miracle, but some were puzzled. Thinking about it logically, survival should have been impossible. All I know is that ever since that day, Julienne has changed. Sometimes she's so cruel and youthless that I cannot believe it is her. But everything she does for the sake of the people. At least, that is what I thought. So what did you mean about Julienne asking you for help? Julienne came to me with a request. She said that if she were to ever turn her blade against an innocent person, if that ever happened, then she wanted me to lock her away, somewhere far away from anyone. Lock her away? That's a pretty odd thing to ask someone to do, ain't it? Something is happening to Julienne. I was worried, so I talked it over with the man from the Magic Consortium here in our village. He said it may be possible to return her to her old self, but to do so I need a certain medicine. So buy it for her. He will not sell it to me. He says he will only give it to me in exchange for a Spirit Knight stone carried by a certain monster. Defeat the monster, then. I'm not strong like you. Please, help Julienne, I beg of you. We'd love to help you, kid, but, well, you know... Alright, we'll do it. What? Come on! But we, too, have a condition. A condition? If we get the medicine in exchange for the Spirit Knight, you'll help us get across the Royberg waters. How about that? Huh? Really? All I need to do is help you across? You better keep your word. Of course, I promise. You think he's really up to it? Thank you, thank you. Come, let us talk to the person from the Magic Consortium and find out the details. Let's go find out the details. Hello, we heard that you might be able to help. Did you want something? Oh, it is you again. You want to save her, right? It's like I told you last time, pal. You need to bring me the Spirit Knight. So, are you up to it or not? Tell us what we need to do. You're going in his place, are you? Well, I guess you do look pretty strong. Very well, if you pull it off, I'll mix up... If you pull it off, I'll mix some... Some medicine up specially. Some medicine up specially. There's just one condition. I'll only do it in exchange for a Maneater Spirit Knight. A Maneater Spirit Knight? They can only be obtained from the body of a certain monster. So you want us to defeat the monster and bring back the Spirit Knight stone, right? Exactly. I see. Nice and simple. What illness has she got? It's not even what you'd call an illness, but she's in a very dangerous condition. But her magical energy isn't like that of a normal person. What do you mean? Magical energy flows through all living things in this world, some much more than others, of course. And magical energy has one fixed rule too. What rule's that? One person can only possess one type of magical energy. Just like blood types, everyone only has one, right? Right, yeah, you can use Spirit Knight to temporarily change magical energy, though. Anyway, for some reason, I can definitely sense two types of energy from her. Is that possible? No, not normally, but something strange is happening inside her. She's possessed. I can't even imagine what could have caused it, though. I've been watching her, and she's getting worse every day. I think she might have even lost control of her own will by now. You've been watching her? Is that how you get your kicks? Well, I'm running a business here. Doing people favors won't help put dinner on the table, right? Anyway, we need to hurry, don't we? Please, I beg of you, please save Julienne. Once we do, you'll be our guide. Remember. Of course, I shall give it my absolute utmost. Don't worry, you can count on us. Thank you, thank you. So all we need to do is go back to the Royberg waters and defeat this monster, right? You need to defeat a monster called a Scarly. How long it takes you to find the Spirit Knight will depend on your luck. Well, don't give up. I guess it's like a rare drop or something. So let's go retrieve the Spirit Knight. Alright. Let's go ahead and save. Alright, we'll go ahead and end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do me a huge favor. Hit that thumbs up button down below. It really means a lot more to me than you guys know. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, I would love to have you as a member of the Darklight family, and I hope that we'll continue this journey together again very, very soon. And until then, merry dreams at your darkest hour, and I'll see you next time.